Hey everybody, Epic Eddie here, and we're here for another Real Talk Tuesday. I know it's been a while. We're gonna talk about it. It's been a few weeks. I'm gonna kind of get you updated with everything that's been going on with me, what we're looking at for the future. But first and foremost, before we get started with any of this, because I'm definitely in need of a drink right now, we can't get it started without some tequila. So it is tequila time. Today I'm gonna be drinking. This is a newer one, Sauza. And this one is actually on the cheaper side of tequilas. It's not super expensive or anything, but it's actually pretty good, actually, for what it is, too. I think this is one of that you get a good bang for your buck. This one I actually got introduced to when I was in Alaska, and it was actually their well tequila, and it was actually really good. So this one is the Reposado. Let's get into it. Ooh. Chilled. I'm making a mess. Who cares today? Cheers. Yeah. See, that's pretty smooth. All right, so we're here. So first off, I was in Facebook jail for a little bit as well. And so I couldn't post anything. So just remember, before we get started, obviously if you get anything from this, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and give it a like. But also make sure you're subscribing. It's hard to get that traction without you guys. So I definitely appreciate all the subscribes. However, now that I am thinking about it, or now that I've been in Facebook jail because of a meme I posted, a whole other thing I'll get into, make sure you click that little bell. It's down here somewhere. Make sure you click that too. That's going to let you know when I post new content. Because right now, if I post it and I'm in Facebook jail, you kind of can't. You're not gonna know. Just make sure you hit that little bell for notification. Facebook jail, that was nuts, man. So I'm gonna tell you the story real quick. So I found a meme on Facebook. I got it from off of Facebook, and then in a private group that I'm in a few of them. We're talking about stuff, and I post that as a funny meme. Because of COVID, Facebook, the employees aren't really there. They're just doing things through algorithm and computers. They're just flagging everything. And so they flagged it and gave me I think it was 3-day Facebook jail. And I'm like, but you have the choice to appeal it. So I did, because I was like, hey, this is not what you said it is. Because they pulled it down. And then they said, you know what, our mistakes, this is approved, and put it back up, but still left me in Facebook jail. Like, they're like, okay, you're right on the post, but just so you learn a lesson, you can sit in the corner. I was just like, geez, man. So yeah, definitely make sure you hit that notification so you make sure you keep in touch with me. So what's been going on, guys? It's just been hard. It's been a hard year last year. It's been a hard month the past month, and it really got to me. Still grieving over my mom passing last year. This month on the 23rd will be the passing of the year of her anniversary. As most of you guys know, all my family my brothers and everything live in Virginia on the East Coast. So it's just kind of me out here, and it's kind of hard going through these things alone. On top of that, I had a really good job. I've been working there for about almost 6 years now. Made really good money. I was kind of funding the things that I want to do now. But over the years, I wasn't working for like 8 months, and then got back to work, and the travel industry got hit real hard. And then now it's just, I'm going to work, not making any money. So I'm going to have to make some shifts so that I can, pay the bills. And then eventually, when I get back to getting back on track, I can start improving and putting more money into projects like this that I love to do. So it's been a really rough time. Kind of fell into a bad depression. And so, yeah, I'm slacking, guys. So I apologize for that. Good to be back. I'm going to try to make sure that I'm on this a bit more. I have a bunch of ideas for other content as well. So I'm working. I'm trying here, guys. So all the love, all the encouragement, please send it my way. I definitely could use it just to keep me motivated. But a lot of you have reached out and wondering, hey, where are your Real Talks been? I haven't seen any content. What's up? So that meant a lot, and it pushed me to make sure I got something out this week. So yeah, today I'm going to talk about just mindset change. And the reason I want to talk about that is because that's something I've really had to, in the past month or so, had to really shift. Changing in a job that I've been in for about 5, almost 6 years, the longest I've ever worked anywhere, making really good money, doing well, established myself, as like one of the better ones in the industry, which has been really great. Now having that all fall apart, it's a really tough thing to deal with, especially because I had so many plans that I was going to do. I was paying off a lot of my debt, so I was kind of close to paying a lot of that stuff off. And then I was going to start sacking that money to do more things. Like, it was just, last year was supposed to be a really exciting time for me, and everything just kind of fell apart. And I tried to remain hopeful, and now it's looking like I'm going to have to shift gears. Now, I've had a lot of friends that I've talked to that say things like, hey, well, it's a new chapter in life. You can think of it like a new chapter. You can think of it as a new opportunity, which is true. But it's really hard. It's really, really hard to make that shift when you're going into, you're going to have to look for something that's not really what you want to do, but you have to do what you got to do to make the changes. I mean, it is what it is. We couldn't have predicted the pandemic. We couldn't have predicted how everything was going to be. None of this. And so you can't lose sleep over what you can't control, because you can't control it. I can't control the pandemic. I can't control the laws for them. I can't control how travel's affected and all that stuff. None of that can control. But what I can control is shifting my gears and looking for different work, shifting what I do, changing the way I spend. Like, just there's a lot of things that I have control over that I can do for myself. It's just really hard to change that mindset, because you work so hard to get yourself to a point. And then when it comes crashing down, now you have to start like all over again. And I'm not looking forward to starting all over again. But that's why I want to talk about shifting mindset. I mean, because at the end of the day, the world is still the world. Things are going to go and move, and the world's going to continue to spin without you, if you're, in it mentally or not. So you have to really just adjust the way you think, because this is what really changed your world. Your mindset is what changes it. There was many things that I've done in my life that were scary or big changes. I mean, shoot, when I drove across the country to move out here, I had no job lined up, no friends, no family, no nothing, and I made it work. Why? Because I had this shift of mindset that I was focused, like, I don't want to wonder what if. I want to give it a shot. I'm going to do what I need to do to make it happen. And I made it work. And I can still have that mindset now. It's just, like I said, it's really tough when you've gotten to a point and you've seen so much success and you've had goals that are here, but now you have to go back down here to try to work your way back up to get back to where you were at. And it's just, it's defeating. It's defeating. And that's what's been really hard. It's been really defeating. But I've been in the past, especially the past couple of weeks, just having to shift gears and saying, well, it is what it is. And you got to do what you got to do. And if you made it work once, you'll make it work again. And so that's kind of where I'm at now. Just shifting gears into my mindset and trying to think about the one that's been hard for me is shifting to, hey, new opportunity, new chapter of life. This is a reset. And it's just because I've done that. But I'm trying my hardest to shift to that, because I think if I can get to that point where I shift to just, new chapter, new things, here we go, let's slay it, let's do it, that I'll be okay. So it's just working through that. But getting through this is the tough part, man. I'm trying, guys. I really am. So, I'm just learning. You have to kind of shift. You keep yourself around. You have to shift who, what you want to do in life, where your priorities are, and you just have to make moves and act. Even if you want to go in the wrong direction or you make a mistake, it's okay. You can always come back. You can also always redo. But if you just sit and do nothing, things are going to keep going. Bills are going to still keep piling up. Life's going to keep turning. Things are going to break or need fixing. Like, life's going to go on, and you can either go along with it or let it pass you by. And I've let it pass me by for too long over the past year and some change, just because with everything going on. And so ready to make some moves, get my shit together, and start a new path of work, get my bills paid, and get my savings back. But then also, I'm looking forward to doing more content and getting again motivated to bring you guys stuff. So I'm here, I'm back, and I appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you guys tend to do to kind of help shift your mindset. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, I'll start having some guests on the show so we can get some different points of views and banter, looking at doing a fun thing with some bartenders. And then, I don't know, I know the last few ones have been kind of deep. So next week, I think maybe I'll talk about something fun. Maybe I don't know, sex toys or something. Actually, that's a good idea. Maybe that's what I'll do next week. So we'll do something real fun next week. I just wanted to come give you guys an update. I appreciate you guys, but shift that mindset. That's what you can control. And if you can start to shift that on a daily basis, soon it becomes a reality. So appreciate you guys. And I thank you guys for just hanging in there with me through this ride. This has been a really interesting journey because I've just been very open, very raw. Just this is me and life and everything. And so I really, really hope you guys are getting something from this. But it's just a rarity, I feel like, when we can just have people be genuine with each other or be that open and vulnerable. So I'm just hoping that this helps somebody be able to be that way. Appreciate you guys and all the love. Like I said, I'm here. Let's build together. So thank you guys so much. It's short and sweet. We're in and we're out. Love you guys. Remember, life's short. Make it epic. Cheers.
That's a wrap.